We are talking about marketing. Probably one of the most important aspects of our filmmaking is, my name is Mike, by the way. I'm a filmmaker. I've done 10 features, a ton of shorts. I've had movies on Hulu, Showtime, Stars, DirecTV, Dish Network, and the gamut. Work with that guy too. Marketing is
Some
probably
bad
one of the
times.
most important things that people forget. So real quick, can you give me a form of, what's your name?
Games.
Gaines. Oh, I heard about you. And
Dylan?
Uh-oh.
what's your name?
Dylan?
Dylan. Can you give me a form of marketing? Just real quick.
For marketing,
Yeah.
putting ads at a horror film festival.
Yep, ads. Let's just say he gave 2 ads and festivals, and which one you say?
Trailers?
Trailers, that's marketing. Alright, but as filmmakers, what most filmmakers fail to understand that we need to start marketing as soon as we start writing the script. So you got 2 types of marketing. Let's just say we got marketing up and we marketing down. If we marketing down, who do you think we marketing to? The consumer. If we marketing consumer, we marketing up, who do you think we marketing to?
Investors.
Exactly. Investors or larger movie houses. But everybody skips that. They only worry about ads, festivals, trailers, IG.
Social media.
Yeah. So my point is, if you are marketing, just say you have a script, and before you even shoot a frame, you need to know where it's going. If you don't have any idea where this movie is going, you got a very expensive hobby. You don't have a business. You got a hobby. You have no idea where it's going. So, yeah, we all, because we independent, we all end up direct to consumer. But that can't be your goal. I know your goal is not direct to consumer, is it? No, you want Blumhouse, Lionsgate.
Yeah.
You need to market to them. So, if we doing marketing, if the statistics tell me horror movies are down 30%, and you just wrote a horror movie, we already marketing wrong. Because we don't even have a fan base to market to. It's down 30%. So let's just say, what kind of movies you make, Dylan?
Whatever.
Oh, okay, you do a mixture. Okay, cool. Let's just say we're done with horror movies, right? And our first belief has to believe that we marketing up. We have to. We have to believe we're gonna be in the cinema with Lionsgate. We have to. We're not making a movie to go on Tubi TV. That can't be our first goal. Although we might end up there, that isn't our first goal. You with me?
Right.
So now we need to market up to, we just gonna say a larger movie house. So since we are marketing to them, we have to do the things that are appealing to them. So in a horror movie, they need a strong male lead. Why you got 2 kids? You know what I mean? Like you really gotta think this out. So, I got this movie about kids. Well, you better do the research to see what, so horror, I don't know all of them, but you probably do. But I know this one of them, right?
Right.
And give me a couple more.
You go Lionsgate.
Okay, yeah, those was the 2 I know. Let's just deal with this.
Red Room?
What is it, Red Room?
Room?
Yeah, Red Room?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's stick with those 3. We got Blumhouse, Lionsgate, and Red Room. That's who we marketing up to. So I know if I look at Blumsgate, all you gotta do is look at their movies and see what they're pushing, and you're going to find a common thread. So again, I told you we still in the script stage. I'm a creative. You're a creative. You're a creative. You don't really care what you write. You're gonna get a good story. But if we marketing up to begin with, we might as well put ourselves in the best position to end up here. So if it's so many stories, but we already know it's probably 7 stories that get told over and over and over. Man, and you see Lionsgate is killing it with a strong female lead. Let's just say a strong female lead in her 30s. And you look at Blumhouse, they just dropped 2 movies. Let's just say, for one, let's say Obsessed. You see the demographic in the movie Obsessed. Before you write one word, you should understand what it is these people is looking for, not just the consumer. What are these people looking for? And you need to market to that in the writing. Off rip, like you need to be like, man, I got a movie with 2 80-year-olds. You go find me some movies here that do that. If they don't write that. Or I get it, you passionate about it, and you always want to tell the story, but you're gonna drop $100,000 on the line for that. When if you look at Blumhouse, you see that typically, let's just say for sake of argument, you know, they 20 to 35, I don't know, female, you know, small town, just all these things that go into writing a script. You're a writer, right, Dylan? So I ain't gotta tell you, you know the formula. This formula, you know how to write, you know the script, you know exactly what to do. The arcs, Night of the Soul, the whole thing that you got taught or you learned on your own, you know what to do. So so now you're trying to put yourself in the best, this gonna come later. We trying to market up to get this script either, like Dylan said, to attract an investor, let's just go that, or a larger movie house. So, and the reason you write the script marketed this way is because when you go to investor, I can pull the data that says this script, now we know this might not happen, but we dealing with investors. They dealing that. They dealing might not happen. I can tell you this script has the recipe to get bought by these type of people. It has the recipe to get bought by these type of people. Or you have a script that will be attractive to investors who understand. Let me read the script. I don't care, listen, I saw scripts and been on the inside of like real situations when I was just like, we all indie, but sitting on these, looking at a Stars contract, looking at a Stars contract, or looking at a Showtime contract. They're next level. We, as smart as we are, when you get to see it, you be like, man, I just don't understand it. So, and really to catch you up, two types of marketing up and marketing down. All right, so we still on our script, right? So now what we gonna do is, although we're marketing it up, we can't forget that we market down to the consumers. Who is the consumers? Those are people who are most likely to come see your movie at Cedar and Lee. Tell people that you're writing a script. Tell social media I'm writing a script. Because nothing sells more tickets than trust. The reason Tina's my business partner, the reason, and it is what it is, we can sell out 1,000 seats in 2 weeks. It's a fact. We've sold 500 seats in 48 hours. Because people trust us. Not because I'm the best filmmaker. I don't think I am. Not because it's because trust, right? That's part of the marketing. So soon as we get a movie idea, we sharing that idea. That way you can take this journey with us. But in our minds, we know the consumer is here, but we still are after these people first. Because these are the people most likely to write you a big check to get your money back. These people, it's gonna be a tough go to go here. Okay, so now we got our script. So 1, we got our script. And 2, we try to attract investors. We try to get up here. So what we gonna do now? We're going to try to attach talent. And I know you probably feel like this talent won't be in my movie. Well, I've had every movie we've shot, probably the last 5 or 6 movies has a name in it. You know, not an A-list, but a B-list name. Every last one of them. Because I learned a long time ago, from a LA person, and I believe this, I don't really sell movies, I sell posters. You know, I'm gonna sell you this poster. When you go to Netflix, you go to Showtime, you're most likely to click on something that got two things: a person that you know, or an idea you believe. If you're looking for a good movie to watch, and I show you a fin sticking out the water, what is that?
That's Jaws.
You already know what this finna be. That's marketing. If I show you a man with a knife, and it's dark outside, Jason, this is all marketing. They just didn't give you that poster just because it was a cool poster, right? So you can look at a movie and see 100 movies of a man with a mask and a knife. And you say, well, why do all these movies keep making the same posters? Or you say, why do people keep making the same movies? You know why? If you like burgers,
Oh, yeah.
let's just say burgers your favorite food.
All right.
I don't care what restaurant I take you in. I know what you get. But guess what you want? Same but different. You want a burger. You're going to look at the menu like you're really going to buy something else. But 9 times out of 10, you're going to buy a burger. Again, let's go back to the script. I get it. You got 100 ideas, and you say, I'm going to write a movie nobody has done. From a business standpoint, I'm not doing that. It's a gamble. I'm going to give you same but different. You like a man with a knife. I'm going to make you a movie, man with a knife, but it's going to be my version. Michael Myers, Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger. We could go hundreds of them. The Axe guy. It's the same movie, but it's different. And if you try to get out of what the consumer, because you got to understand the herd mentality of the consumers. I'm telling you, they want the same thing. They're going to complain about it. People listen to the radio and they be like, why are they playing the same songs over and over? Because they know that's what you want to hear. The minute you stop playing it, they change the station. But they was complaining about, they want to hear it over and over. It is again. So let's just say we got our script, and now we are trying to attack some talent. Because again, right now we marketing to the larger movie houses, not direct to consumer yet. But we running a parallel program on IG, on Showtime, on IG, on Facebook. We are telling the consumer, man, I just wrote my best script. I just did this. We're going to start casting soon. A lot of times, you don't even know anybody's working on a movie until they show the movie. That's bad. That's just bad marketing. You have to be marketed. So we market in parallel. We have our script. We have our talent. We are trying to seek investors. The reason most people cannot get investors is because you don't have anything to show them. Like you don't have the numbers. I'm going to show you the numbers of how much money Blumhouse, Lionsgate, and Red Rum, again, guys who just came in, we talking about a horror movie. We just picked a horror. And I'm going to go to my investors with a straight face. I've done it. And say, this is how much money horrors make. I got a really good horror script that fits in the demographic of this. They want, right now, let's just say, Man with a Knife. Man, these Man with a Knife movies is going crazy. I got a story about a man who goes to a film festival where they was doing a makeup thing, and he just started killing people at the film festival. But it's a film festival about men with masks and knives, so they don't know who the killer is because it's a man with a mask and a knife. That's really actually a good concept right there. I just made that up.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to see that movie.
yeah. But people can understand it. So your investors. So again, we marketing. When me and Tina did our first movie, I raised, like 30 grand. We raised like 30,000 marketing to our friends, with a straight face. We raised $30,000. Then we marketed to the public the belief in what we were doing because we ran the parallel program where they saw behind the scenes, they saw this, they saw that. So we was able to make like 35 grand on our first day. We sold 1,600 seats in a few weeks. All right, so again, you got to go into the mentality of marketing to a larger movie house. Anytime I go to a film festival, anytime I speak to a filmmaker, they always use words like, I got a little old movie. Not me. I don't have no little old movie. I'm not even an indie filmmaker. I'm a filmmaker. I just happen to not be a major distributor. But I'm gonna sell you the idea that this is a next level movie. That's part of your marketing. You a filmmaker? In the back?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
The president of the film
commission.
Oh, film commission. Well, you know. Okay. Well, anybody who's a filmmaker, my name is Mike Berry. I am a brand, and I market myself. I'm just not an indie filmmaker. I'm a real filmmaker. I make movies. You know, I don't like when people say, "What kind of movies you making?" You know, people say I make Tubi movies. I make real movies. They might end up on Tubi, but some of them end up on Stars. They done ended up on Hulu. They done ended up on Dish Network. They ended up on DirecTV. But I'm an indie, you know, this is all part of the marketing. So now we know for the most part, we're probably not going, but you gotta have this mentality, man. You have to be going into this thinking, I'm trying to get to the top. I'm trying to get to the top. And I'm sure even with the film commission, I'm sure when people come in there and talk to y'all, you could just see who's who. This isn't a dollar amount because you can only make a movie with the money you have. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But everything is perception. Everything is perception. When I talk to somebody with $1 million and I'm trying to get them to give me $100,000, I'm not presenting myself as a guy with no money who I'm not begging. I'm a very capable filmmaker in Cleveland, Ohio, who could use your money to make us both some money. That's that. And I'm marketing to them a certain way. I'm not pretending. I'm not, but then I also have the history and the data to back up. Yeah, I know how to make some money. I've done it before. All right, so let's hop down. Again, we marketing up to our larger production houses and investors, but let's hop down to what most of you guys understand. We marketing down to the direct to consumer, because you're probably gonna put your movie in a theater in your hometown, but it's a way you have to do that. It's a way you got to roll out. Once you have that script, you need to attach talent, correct? Mm-hmm. So think of it like this. When Quentin Tarantino drops a movie, he's the director, they're going to use his name. Or they're going to say, Ryan Coogler, director Ryan Coogler. That's marketing. So let's just say, my man in the back, you going after cameraman. Cameraman Bob and cameraman Joe. You see Joe got a big following. You see Joe has done some tremendous movies. You see Joe, part of the marketing is, I'm going with Joe. I like Bob, but I have to go with Joe. I don't have a choice because Joe is Joe is the talent. And even in any movie, I don't know these guys, but you probably know the cameraman. I don't know them. But they have a name. It's a famous, what's the guy who do the score? Zimmer? Hans Zimmer. It's a good thing to have, you said Hans Zimmer, to have Hans Zimmer attached to your movie. Because people going to say, oh, Hans Zimmer did that? So even on the level that we are, direct to consumer, everything about your movie should be marketing. So if I like John Fessy, this is his first movie, but I got a shot at Abigail, whatever her name is, and I seen she been in 20 movies. Off rip. I like John, but I gotta go with her. I have a choice. I can't be practicing with my money. So I'm gonna go get the talent that is gonna give me the most eyes on me, I guess you could say. And that's to the director. I'm not my cousin. Yeah, I like him, and I think he's capable. But I'm going to get Mike Berry. I get it all the time, and I know they'd be like, man, Mike, you want to direct this TV show? Yeah, I know why. Because of all the people on this level they could get, go get Mike. He already on the radar, and his price is, it's doable, right? So we're gonna get us a good script. let's go back to that script for one more second. Don't fight that script, bro. Don't make something you feel like I'm just passionate about this if the numbers don't make sense. It's just, that doesn't make sense to me. But I've done it. I've written scripts that I was very passionate about. And, you know, passion is always a gamble, but you got to fit your passion inside a business model. Or, again, you're going to have a very expensive hobby. The reason why most independent makers don't make money is because they're not running a business. They not. I don't care that you paid a ticket to go. That's not a business they're doing. It's a hobby, and you bought a ticket to their hobby. They're not running a business where you're trying to grow and sustain, because you can only use your credit card so many times before you're not going to be able to make another movie. Or you're not going to be able to pay back your investors. Every time I can pay back my investors, I know for a fact I'm going to be able to make another movie, right? So write a good script, and even if your investors is your cousins, your uncles, man, you have to get them, you have to put it in language they can understand. And the one thing that most people can understand is comparison. Like, man, did you look at what's going on right now? Horror is up. Look at these movies. Obsessed, The Rooms, and I'm just picking that horror. I don't even know if it's up, but it's probably finna be up. And you have a horror script and you got a comedy script. You in love with this comedy script, but I'm not about to ask my investor, I'm finna shoot this horror film. And I'm gonna compare it against what Lionsgate, Blumhouse, and that's all just a part of marketing. But right now, I'm marketing to my investors, right? So I got my script. Let's just say I got my money, you know, and I got my team. And on my team, I got as many of those guys. I know their names here, you know, like local people. It's local people who are like local celebrities. I mean, I want them on my movie because, you know, I can't afford these names, but I can afford these local names, which is gonna tie into my direct to consumer. You know what I'm saying? And one of these people might be the next famous person, right? So once we get our money, we need to be marketing the shoe. You have to get like some type of BTS, some type of and all this ties into later too. Because I think when people think of marketing, they think of just advertising a finished product. That's like saying, that's like loading up a train and with all this stuff, and then at 3 o'clock, the train pulled out. But for me, the train is chugging, not that fast, but fast enough for me to throw stuff on it that could be helpful in the future. I know for a fact that marketing early is going to help me later. Marketing, letting people know what I'm doing. When I did the movie Banger, we did a movie Banger in 2016. That was my first, I saw as a blockbuster local movie. I mean, 1,600 tickets in 30 days is not easy to do. There's no way I could have did that without the right marketing. But on day one, we was posting, it was just crazy the way we was advertising. We was advertising two demographics, you know, like we understood, like, you know, because it was a mixed movie. The black people like to hear it this way. White people like to hear it this way. It is what it is. You know, just like if you were showing a commercial, which we did show commercials, at certain times to a certain demographic. Show it at 4:30 in the afternoon after it was a rap show on the east side. But on the west side, they wasn't seeing that at the same time. They were seeing it around the time, you know, but that's, again, all part of marketing. So we have our script. We are marketing our script to investors. We are marketing. So we got some investors, or you're gonna shoot it yourself. Whatever the case is, we market it by bringing in the right talent. We got these lighting guys who just popular. I'm going with them. I'm going with the popular people. We got our money, and we market in our shoot, and then let's just say we got a final product. And this is where everybody believes the marketing starts. So I got a final product, and you say, well, what do I do with this cake? I got a cake. What do I do with this cake? And they say, I'm gonna run ads in film festivals. I'm gonna run trailers. I'm gonna do IG, and I'm gonna do, you know, X, Y, and Z. Well, to me, first of all, you really have to get somebody who knows what they're looking at to look at your movie and give it a grade. You know, give me an honest grade. Is it the type of movie that can possibly go here? I mean, like, honestly. Is it, and if it is, we gonna slow down what we do in direct to consumer and try to sell it. You know, you could go the film festival route. You could, but before I start going Tubi, everybody here familiar with Tubi, right? Yeah, Tubi take anything. That's not an indicator of a good filmmaker. An indicator of a good filmmaker is another platform that don't take anything. You know what I mean? Like, people get on Tubi and be like, man, I'm all over Tubi. Everybody all over Tubi. So I would say, man, try to, you know, get you a sales agent, market your movie to a sales agent. But the sales agent, I don't care what you say, they're going to go back to all it is. The script, who's in it. You know, first thing they're going to ask for, let me see a one sheet, poster. Who in it? Who's in this? So nobody in it. Okay, that's cool, because every movie ain't going to have something in it. Let me see the trailer. Because you think the trailer is telling them the story. No, the trailer is telling them the quality. Is this like let's say a B, or a C? You know, the trailer is telling them the quality. So if I give you my trailer, a trailer is basically the 20-second pitch in the elevator. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to watch your movie. I don't. Me personally. But if I see that trailer, I'm interested. I still ain't gonna watch it. I'm gonna skim through it, cause I'm gonna go to around 20 minutes. I want to see what you did at 20, cause I already know what's at 20 minutes. In the script, I'm gonna watch it from like 18 to about 20. If it ain't there, I ain't gonna watch the rest, cause it ain't there. It's like they just know, man. I'm telling you, go to these places, they got it all mapped out. They understand just the story, and you think, man, they looking for this great story that nobody ever seen. No, they're not. They're looking for a good story that they can sell. You could go to, I've done it. You could go to Lionsgate, they hate your movie. But they know it's people gonna love this movie. Like acquisitions, they like, it's cool, but they got all the elements. There's quality. They went and got Richard Roundtree, I don't know, went and got this person. It's got all the hit points, who, what, where, why, by this time. Night of the Soul, downhill. It fit. They got hundreds and thousands of movies. I think we go into it trying to we're trying to do Inception. That was a different movie. But you don't have to always do that. But you, as a filmmaker, should be marketing from the time you was sitting at your kitchen table trying to figure out a movie, trying to figure out who am I marketing this to. And to me, the first person should be a larger movie house or investor. And I mean investor, I mean the type of investor who can give you the capital to get to here, not Tubi, where you be like, we're going to put together 15,000 and make a Tubi movie. Not that. That ain't it. That's not. Any questions or anything? All right, so let me clean this up a little bit. So we got our final product, and let's just say we couldn't get to the larger movie house. So now we have to go to, you know, we're going to have a screening. So I'm going to show you how to make money. I ain't going to tell you what I heard, I'm going to tell you what I did. So film festivals, that's cool, but I don't have time for that. I need to make some money. So I'm going to film festivals, but I'm finna try to make some money. I spent a lot of my money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a trailer. Gotta have a trailer. Then two, we're gonna take a couple of our best clips. We're gonna clip it out like 15 seconds because the trailer is different than those clips. Those clips, you can really get some clips. And we're gonna start dropping those into social media, and we're gonna use words like coming soon. Right? Let's say it's January and your movie is dropping in June. The movie, I know it's dropping June 1st, but I can't tell you that. That's bad marketing. It's coming soon. So boom, we dropping the trailer, but I can't play the trailer every day. When you advertise your movies, you can't do that every day because after a while, I'm gonna get used to it and I'm gonna skim past it. I need to see it like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times and then I'll take interest. So we might even have 2 trailers. We probably got 5 clips. We might have 2 or 3 artworks. But sometimes we just talking about our movie. We're not showing anything. We're just talking about it. Again, if we keep showing, you think playing the trailer every day gonna make people come. It ain't. They'll get tired of it. They're gonna skim past it. All right, so we got coming soon. This was in, let's just say January. And then the trailer is done. So I get ready to drop the trailer in the end of February. So you have your trailer done and your trailer drops on February 21st. What do you do? Just go online and say February 21st, trailer up?
No. Oh, you just showed them the trailer.
All right, cool. But here's a better way. So in coming soon, I gave you a poster and told you that the trailer was dropping February 21st.
Yeah.
Right? On February 21st. On February 13th, I made a post about a big announcement coming. This was on February 12th. Big announcement coming, but I ain't gonna tell you what it is. So big announcement coming on February 15th. So it's crazy, but it actually works. So you keep checking back to my page because you just want to know what this big announcement is. Because huge announcement, big announcement. So on February 15th, I announced the trailer is dropping, I spelled that wrong, on the 21st, right? So most people, this is what they do. They say big announcement on the 15th. So everybody waiting till the 15th. On the 15th, they say the trailer is dropping on the 21st. And then they just wait till the 21st. Heck no. On the 17th, 4 days. It's a whole flyer. 4 days to the official release of the highly anticipated #1 indie movie of the year. It's got to be grandiose.
So really, you're marketing like a stripper stripping.
Yeah. Yeah. No, listen, listen what I tell you. You a real brand. You make movies. You're a real company. This ain't a hobby. It's not. It's not a hobby. I know we cannot oversaturate that trailer. So I know we can't oversaturate anything. So again, coming soon in January, I might do that 3 times in January. In February, on February 12th, I dropped major announcement coming February 15th. On February 15th, I dropped official trailer dropping on the 21st. And then on 17th, 4 days until the release. And I got my lead actor's face on this flyer. Just one person. Just one. And you can swipe right and see the trailer. Right?
Oh, nice. Okay.
You can swipe right. You know how you do on IG. On the 18th, 3 days to the official release of the highly anticipated, it can't have the same words though. It can't use the same verbiage you used in this. It's just the way the brain works. 3 days and it has another actor's face in it. And I'm going to say, I might tell you her name like, this is Candace. And she, the buxom brunette no guy wants to rumble with. She got the knife in her hand. And you're going to put some catchy slogan. It's not the log line, but this is catchy slogan. Boom. And then 2 days, 1 day, and then finally you're going to say tomorrow, 10:30. Listen when I tell you, they're coming to see it. They're coming to see it. It's psychology. They can't even help it. They can't, you got to walk them to it. But all right, so cool, we got that. So we dropped the trailer. Trailer going crazy. I don't care if the trailer isn't going crazy. Remember, likes is not likes is not a measure of power. You know, I see a fight video get 10,000 likes. I seldom put up a post that get more than 300, but I can call to action. Can't nobody call to action like I can. That's the only thing that matters. It ain't the likes, it's the call to action. So we dropped the trailer. So my next post after the trailer, you get some feedback, just say this the 21st. On the 22nd, what you think I'm gonna say? What's coming?
Nothing.
Who? What? I'm finna call you. I'm finna ask you for money. What am I finna ask for? What's coming soon? Premiere. So what's coming soon with the premiere? Tickets.
What?
Tickets. Tickets to the premiere coming soon. But this ain't no premiere. It's a red carpet event. It's an experience. It's not a premiere. A premiere, yeah, it's a premiere. But tickets on sale to the highly anticipated, long-awaited red carpet premiere of whatever the case. Stay tuned for the announcement when they go on sale. Right? Okay. So I tell you tickets go on sale. Now I'm about to give y'all one of my cheat codes because there ain't a lot of people in here. So I tell y'all tickets go on sale. Let's say, I say tickets go on sale in 2 weeks. Now this is what you do. So tickets on sale in 2 weeks. Tickets in 2 weeks. Tickets in 2 weeks. All right. So just say it's going to be March 1st. Now I need to start marketing to a different person. I need to start marketing to the people I know. I need to start marketing so what am I about to offer the people I know? Early tickets.
Special.
Early special.
Early bird.
You have to believe that you're getting something that nobody else can get.
Early bird gets the one.
Yeah. So I have all these people in my that worked on my movie, depending on, so they're gonna get a free ticket, right? Do they get two?
No,
Do they get two tickets? Well, you know. No, they don't.
get one.
No, I can't
Buy
give
one,
you two
get
tickets.
one?
Huh?
Buy one, get one?
You
These are people in your film.
so these is people was in my film.
Did they get,
I'm ensuring you're not coming by yourself. So I'm gonna give you one ticket. You're gonna ask me, can you get another? I'm gonna tell you no. Because it's a business. I'm running a business. It's a lot of people that be in the movie. 56, I can't give away 120 tickets. I don't care how many seats I can sell. It's just not don't do that. It is what it is. So if it was 60 people, I know for sure 120 people coming. I know this for a fact. 120 people. But I offered this early. Tickets go on sale March 1st. And I say early bird starts, let's just say it was February 17th. Let's just say you got 350 seats. You got 350 seats. And you start marketing this on the 17th, you say tickets are on sale March 1st. And so March 1st comes, and again, I'm giving y'all a secret. How many tickets did I sell at least?
350.
No, at least. A minimum. What's the minimum amount of tickets I sold on March 1st?
120.
120. 120. You with me though? I don't care if I didn't sell one ticket. The minimum amount of tickets I sold on March 4th is 120. You understand that? I gave away 60. I know for a fact, even if your family members don't buy the early bird special, one of them is coming. It's a fact. So tickets went on sale at 8 a.m. on Friday. What am I saying at 9:30 a.m.? No, 1 p.m. What am I telling the whole world? They're gonna be in. What am I? Think about it. What you think I'm gonna tickets just went on sale at 8 a.m. It's like noon. What am I gonna tell them?
Seats are running
Sold
low.
120 tickets.
120 tickets is gone. Which is gonna call you to do what?
Get it now.
Get it now. You ain't gonna have a choice. You're not gonna have a listen when I tell you, listen. Sometimes I'll be in disbelief. Do I be in disbelief? I'll be like, do you know how many tickets we just sold? I say this at 12 o'clock. And I'll be like, we just sold 40 tickets. It's 5 o'clock. Last show we had, we only did 350 seats. It was like 48. I don't even know if it was $48. They was gone, bro. So anyway, so at 12 o'clock, this is all marketing. So at 12 o'clock, I announced 120 tickets gone. I know they gone. 120 tickets gone. Boom. Guess who's gonna start calling me? My cast. Bro, hey, can you, my mom and them, but they don't get paid till next Friday. Oh, how many people with your mama? 4. Oh, bro, listen, they gone, but I can't give it to you too. How many people is it? 2, etc., etc., etc. Say that's 100. That said they're gonna pay me by next Tuesday. How many tickets did I sell at the end of the day?
220.
220. 220. I might have collected on. I done did 10 feature films that were mine, and then been a part of. The biggest movie I've been on was that I directed a movie called Legit Paper. We sold 5,000 seats at the Cavs Arena. 5,000 at the Cavs Arena. They showed it on the Jumbotron. This marketing, listen when I tell you. If you're an indie, I don't like to go to an indie movie and I see empty seats. I just don't understand that. I don't understand. That means you not marketing. You just told people, I got a movie. I'm telling you, how much would you sell a ticket for? How much is a ticket to your movie? You put a movie on the screen yet?
No.
Okay, you gonna put your movie on the screen. How much is it?
Probably $12, 12 to 15.
All right, so
Let's say 12.
he said he gonna put his movie. How much? Young lady, just
$5?
what? How much? No, like if you were selling a ticket to a movie.
Isn't it 12 bucks at a theater?
Yeah.
So 5.
Okay, she said $5. Real quick.
I'd go with 12 again.
Okay, $12. 10 bucks.
Really, guys?
30 and up, bro. This not a movie. This an event. Ain't no way. You cannot do business selling a movie. You can't. I spent a lot of. The only reason that they can charge $12, $13 is on 1,800 screens. I'm only showing today. Most we ever did was $38,000 in one day. That's a fact. I took in $38,000 in one day. The cost of the movie was $42. I couldn't listen. This with a straight face. They call me and they say, why so much? You don't want it, don't buy it. I know they're gonna sell. But I'm not selling you a premiere. I'm selling you an experience. It's a red carpet premiere. It's not a regular. You just put it up. But I'm telling you with a straight face. If you don't, and so listen. My last movie, again, we only did 300 tickets. How many tickets you think was in waiting, Tina, that people wanted to come?
Oh, after we sold out?
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe like 50 or so?
we was already sold out in 2 days. The reason we do that, and we did it the last couple of movies, people be like, get another theater. No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
That's how we get the time down. Next time, I bet you won't wait. Next time, I bet you won't wait. I know you won't wait. So you say, let's just take this. We passed the whole big movie premiere, but let's just take the 350. I remember that we gave away 60 tickets. That left 290. 8,700. It was 1,200 to rent the theater. That's 6,700. 6,700. That was 350. We done did 1,600. We done did 2,000. And that's on $30. I know people charge 50. This ain't even counting the after party, because the after party got a cost. This is how you gonna get the money to keep shooting.
Did more people buy DVDs because they missed the premiere?
Well, we used to sell DVDs, but that's kind of like, now you just trying to go, you know what I mean?
It's so.
Yeah, you trying to, yeah.
Yeah.
But everything is marketing. Everything, it's all psychology. It's all psychology. You are the professional filmmaker. I have no reason to believe you're not. Now, I'm a filmmaker, so I know kind of what's going on. You know what kind of was, the consumer don't know that. They don't know. Go ahead, Tina.
Well, you got like 2 minutes, but you may want to let
Oh, any questions? I'm sorry.
go ask some questions.
Yeah,
So you like to have a theatrical release?
you got to. That's how you get your money.
And how long? Just the premiere, maybe?
Oh, one day. I only
Just
need one day to make my money. One day. You right now, I'm telling you, listen,
Okay.
this ain't what my mama told
You're
me.
not trying to sell the amp.
I'm not. I'll do it. I'll prove to you I can do it. How many people is in your movie?
Probably 25.
25. It's 25 people in that movie.
Yeah.
You should not sell under 300-400 tickets, bro. You only asking everybody to sell 4 tickets. That's all I'm at. You can't, bro.
So with 25 people, you think we could sell 300 tickets?
I know for a fact, listen, you gonna sell, it's your movie.
Yeah.
You gonna sell 100 out your hand. I just keep them in my pocket. And this marketing. You my friend, I know you. Hey man, you wanna buy some tickets? What your average friend gonna say?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's not what they gonna say.
They're not.
They want to, but what they gonna say right now?
How
How
much?
much?
And then I'm gonna say, it's $60. And then they gonna say, dang, I ain't got 60 on me. Guess what I'm gonna do? Don't worry about it. Here. I get the money from you next week.
Okay. but you're paying.
Never in my life has anybody not paid. It won't happen. You won't do that. It's just not gonna happen. You're gonna pay me next week. I'm telling you. You're going to pay me, but you got these tickets. You're gonna pay me. I'm gonna hit you up next week and say, hey, you got that money? And they go. I don't care why they do it. They're going to say, yeah. When we sold 600 tickets, I sold at least 800 out of my hand. No cap. It was unbelievable. I was in the zone. I mean, I understand the perception.
Yeah.
So you are the professional. They coming to see an experience, not just a movie, man. You're gonna have popcorn, you're gonna have paparazzi, you're gonna have video, you're gonna have a red carpet, that's worth $30, $35. They're not gonna even blink at that. And all that is to just get you more money to figure out a way to market to these people again. Because this is the money grab people. We try to just get some money, the consumer. These people understand the consumer way better than me. So I'd rather give my movie to them for a large check, and then they can deal with the consumer. In the same way Obsessed got sold for $16 million to people who understood the consumer and made $200, they understood the consumer. Whoever made Obsessed could not have done $200 million by it. He couldn't.
Right.
They don't understand the consumer. But I understand the consumer where I'm at anyway. So from here on, you making your movies, you treat it like a business. It's not a hobby, bro. I know you approach it like me and my buddies got together. Bro. But you're not gonna be able to keep doing that. It's not a good business model. At some point, you're gonna bankrupt yourself, or you won't be able to sustain. You gotta treat it like a business, and that's marketing all the time. From the time you sit down with that script, I run my ideas across Tina to see if it make good business sense. No, that don't make good. Okay, what story do this? All right, I'll write that. Because we looking at you see what I'm saying? And we have our movies, we want thrillers with strong female leads because that's what the BET, All Black Network, the people who are our larger, that's what they want. And even from a director standpoint, a writer, I learned probably too late, pick a genre and stay there.
Yeah.
You a writer? Man, I know you're a good writer, but don't just jump around. Pick a genre and stay there. So you're known for that. If I say Michael Bay, you know what you're getting. Don't you? You know what you're getting? You know what you're getting with Michael Bay. It ain't no question. You know what you're getting with Quentin Tarantino. So But yeah, bullets and gore. But but always just be pitching it, man, from a professional. You the professional, and people gonna treat you as a professional and market it like kind of like I showed you, like roll it out and don't be but it has to end with a call to action where you ask for money, and a lot of it. $12 is a no-go, bro. Don't ever throw a premiere ads for $12. I'm telling you, you don't have to. They're gonna pay $25, $30, they're gonna pay $50. They're gonna kick and scream, but them seats gonna get sold. Yeah, you won't, yeah. You're gonna lose money at 12. You ain't gonna even be able to make the money you spent to rent the theater. Yeah, it is what it is. So,
Thank you, Mike.
yep,
Thank
been
you,
fun.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it.